Hello class! My name is Olga Pringrievich and I shall be teaching you how to use random numbers to solve a very difficult problem. So, shall we go to our simulation? So, we have Mr. Turtle, and Mr. Turtle can carry 10 friends on his shell to go to the swimming pool on a hot summer's day. However, when he invites his 10 friends to come, only about 6 show up most of the time. So, Mr. Turtle comes up with the idea to invite 13 friends so that the chances of more friends coming to the pool goes up. Therefore, Mr. Turtle can have more of a party when we go to the pool. However, there's a problem, and there's a probability that Mr. Turtle will get overbooked. So, we are going to use our lovely Russian technology to figure out what the probability of Mr. Turtle being overbooked is. Shall we go? So, we are going to find the steps for solving a probability problem using random numbers. So we could use computer, or we could use calculator. Personally, I find computer more convenient because it is much more easy. So, shall we continue? So, you have to have a very clearly stated problem. For example, what is the probability of Turtle Express having more than 10 passengers, which is overbooked, if Turtle invites 13 friends for a ride? Note, the probability of any one of Turtle's friends not showing up is 31%. So, to define the trial, how many random numbers do you need for the trial? Well, since Mr. Turtle is inviting 13 friends, then you will try to generate 13 random numbers. And then what does each number determine? Since there's a 30% chance of each individual not showing up, then that would mean the numbers from 0 to 31 would mean that an individual does not show up. Therefore, if out of the 13 numbers, if you have a number from 0 to 31, then that would determine that one has not showed up. And so how to tally the results? Mr. Turtle needs about 3 numbers from 0 to 31 or more to determine that he has enough room on his shell. Therefore, if he has less than 3 of the preferable 31% numbers, then that would mean that he is overbooked, and it would be a very bad day for Mr. Turtle. So, therefore, we shall go to our technology and begin the simulation. So, we are here at therandom.org, which is a generator of random numbers. Very handy. So, part 1, the integers. How many random numbers do we want to generate? Well, since we are talking about 13 potential passengers, we shall change this to 13. There we go. Now, each integer should have a value between 1 and 100 because we are talking about percents. So 100% chance or 31% chance. Therefore, we are going to leave that at 1 and 100. Now, how many columns do we want? To make it much less confusing, we shall put 13 columns so we have each random number on its own. It's much easier to read. So, number 13. Okay. So, now we shall get the numbers. Here is our first simulation. So, 89. That's one person showed up. 5. Oh, we have a slacker. 99, 97, 88, 48, 77. Another one did not show up. 81, 86, 44, 90, and 2. Now, we have exactly 3 people who did not show up. Therefore, Mr. Turtle has 10 passengers. Therefore, he is not overbooked. So, good job for Mr. Turtle. And so we shall click again. So now we have other random numbers. So, here are our numbers. We have 1 person did not show up, 65, 67, 90, 54, 63, 70, 13, someone else did not show up, 34, 62, another person didn't show up, 32, and 26. So, we have 4 people who did not show up, and Mr. Turtle is still clear to go to the pool party without being overbooked. So, you must, if you want, you can collect as many trials as you want, and that will make your simulation much more precise. Okay, class, after doing 20 trials, we have come up with most excellent results. So, we have found that only 2 out of the 20 trials, it is overbooked. So, therefore, we have a 10% chance of Mr. Turtle being overbooked. However, we only performed very small trial. If we combined our simulation with many other simulations, or get a very good computer, such as in Soviet Russia, to generate millions and millions of other trials, we will get a more accurate result. However, since this is a small class, we shall only do a small bit. So now, Mr. Turtle, are you ready to go?